Warmest Blessings, Pisces Collective. This is Mastershamanpalichee. If you haven't already, go and do a quick favor for me. Go and click on the notifications button right now. Go subscribe and like this video. And if it makes sense to you at the end, please go and drop a comment below. Anything that you need from me will be in the description below. All right, let's get started with your shamanic soul reading. I'll be pulling up some cards here in regards to what state are you in right now, as in the self, as in what energy are you in right now. So right now we see that there are seeds growing. There are things that you are doing right now, Pisces Collective. You're in the midst of some activities to help you bring you forward, grow you to where you need to be, to where you need to go. And you've already sown those seeds, Pisces Collective, but you are now trying to enter into the realm of watering the seeds, of nourishing them and tonifying these seeds so that they can grow to where they need to be. So whatever it is project that you had started, go ahead and don't stop now. You want to continue growing these seeds, continue seeing them grow, continue to nourish them and nurture them in the way that you should. I know sometimes it can be a little bit tiring, or you may have a fallback and thinking that maybe this is not going to be worth it at the end of the day. But I'll tell you right now that just have patience and it will be worth it at the end of the day. So opening up some new cards here as well from another deck. Here we go. Surrender to the divine. Surrender to the divine. Whatever the divine has in store for you right now, Pisces Collective, you want to actually surrender to doing what you feel and that you are urged to go into this direction. You know that this is the right direction already, but you're not trying to say, hey, I'm going to second think this. Just go ahead and do what you need to do right now, Pisces Collective. Your energy now is on from a 0 to 10. The energy that I'm feeling right now for you, Pisces Collective, you guys are at about, I would say, an 8, 9. An 8, 9 from a 0 to 10. So what that tells me is that you're on a higher vibration and ready to just almost sprout those seeds, allowing the seeds to sprout. Right now is the time for you to do that. And opening up some other cards here. Sticky cards here. Here we go. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Our next card here is calling in support and getting yourself almost going to the part, the area of yourself that you're going into the inner self, but you want to know that there is help out there. If your divine has told you something, right? Your spirit guides, if you've already tapped into them, or if you've already tapped into your intuition, you have some kind of sense of where you're going on this whatever project that you're doing on the self, right? So bringing in that self-love again and self-worth. But at the same time, know that you are not alone. Though you can feel somewhat alone, you're not alone right now in the world. There's many, many out there that is a team part of your soul. And you want to open up yourself, your heart, especially being ready to embrace in the knowledge and the wisdom that comes from that team of souls, right? So call in the support if in doubt, if when you're in doubt, call in the support and they will gladly come in to help you. And they, like they've have been for some of you, and then for others of you, perhaps you haven't been able to do that fully, but this is a time for you to now explore. And if you're not sure if it's your spirit guidance or if it's your intuition, you can always contact me in the description below, and we can always do a one-on-one to decipher which route you need to get going on, especially in your spiritual path. Now, Temperance card is the next card I got for you, Pisces Collective. Right now, contemplating, meditating, going back to the self is what I said, self-love, that seems to come in right now in this time. And your energy feels like there's a need for this reassurance. It's almost like reassuring yourself or getting some kind of reassurance to for you to continue on doing what you've started. So if you've started something, which it looks like you have, and you can feel the essence of that kind of starting to grow a little bit, but it almost feels like you want to stop, Pisces Collective. Like you want to stop because you feel like either it's boring or you feel like you may not get anywhere too far, and that it's going to take a long time, or that you're prone to do it for long term, right? And it almost feels like it's hard for you to do it long term, or for you to see yourself doing this thing long term. But just understand that once you get your foot in the door and you're doing it and things are moving, the movement is there, you don't want to stop then, right? And right now I see that the movement is moving for you. It is going for you. Though it's not going in a super speedy level, it's still going. So I want you to continue that. And you may try to do like so many things at once, and don't do that right now to yourself. Only focus on 1 to 2 things that are super important for you. Now we also get the 8 of hearts, the 8 of hearts. And this also tells me that your energy is, you want to do it, you love doing it some way, somehow, but it may be a little bit overwhelming, or perhaps almost fatiguing, tiring to do it when you think about doing it. But when you actually do the gestures, when you're actually doing the project or whatever that it is that you're trying to accomplish and bring in this activity, whatever you're doing, when you actually are in it and doing it, you're actually enjoying it. So I want you to continue that. You need to really continue that. I'm going to go into relationship area right now. Opening up a card here. Sticky cards here. Okay, here we go. Seeing beyond the current situation. Right now in your love romantic relationship, okay? For most of you that are in this love romantic relationship, the card basically is saying that you can see beyond, and you can see beyond, and you can go beyond and forgive, right? Forgive the situation, and you've been forgiving it for quite some time. Now it's time for you to go beyond what it is right now. So in your mind's eye, see beyond what it is that you have right now. Though you can be grateful for what you have right now and for who you're with right now, go beyond that and see that future, that near future situation that is coming up. It feels like it's a good situation, and seeing beyond the person, right? Beyond what the person is doing right now, your person, what they are thinking and what they are doing right now. See beyond that and forgive, but at the same time, see what you want to also see. So close eyes and then you can kind of observe what's happening. But now you want to see something good happen, right? So manifesting that good thing to come into your life with the person that is next to you. So opening up some new cards here. And just from a shamanic standpoint, the soul standpoint, right? I'm seeing that person. Now we got the 10 of Swords. Okay, we got the 10 of Swords. It's almost like you're fighting in this relationship or in the situation to try to have a better relationship, to try to have a more loving and more caring, more nurturing, more communicative relationship. But if you just take a look, and maybe you may not have that right now, like fully, right? So just take a moment to take yourself back, and then go in and manifest that for you. See that picture of you communicating with your person in a good way, in a way that is loving, in a way that is caring, and that your person actually calls you, or actually wants to talk to you more about life things, and not, you know, sports things, or things that are maybe on, if it's a female, right, more on maybe her things that she's shopping for, right? So the 10 of Swords shows us that there is a bit of a battle going on, right? A battle going on, and that's holding you back on really seeing beyond the person, seeing beyond the relationship. But this is the thing that you need to do right now, is to actually see beyond, right? To go beyond that whole what has happened so far. That's the way that you can get your relationship to get moving once and over to a place where you want it to go, to a place where you want it to be. And this inner earth card comes up, and it says you'll survive this, new solutions and new beginnings. So there's going to be obviously new solutions flowing in. If you start to go on the shamanic standpoint, your soul piece, right? Your soul piece and your person's soul piece seems to mesh together in a very interesting and intuitive way. So if you can feel the intuition, and I know you can because you're Pisces, you can allow yourself to feel the intuition, how you're feeling about this person, regardless of what they've said to you, regardless of what the situation was in the past. Go beyond and connect yourself to the intuition of the person. Connect yourself, right? And it's almost like a telepathy to have this inner connection with your person so that you can actually let them know that this is what you really want, and also relay the message to them physically in the waking life that you're going to that you want to connect to them, that and then tell yourself that you really want the love, connection, right? And communication from them. And it's time to release the negativity, right? Anything negative that you've been thinking about in this relationship, you need to let that go now. This is a time where you let it go and you let things flow to where you want it to be, not to where you thought it might be because of past trauma or past verbal, perhaps verbal um, communication that was not so good, right? Pulling up another card here, and let's see what's about to happen. What's about to happen in your life right now as we move forward with yourself and then your relationship? What's happening here? I get the Eight of Clover, the Eight of Clover. And pulling up some other cards here. We're also going to get, actually, we got here the Golden Children. The Golden Children, right? The Golden Children. Got the Golden Children, and then pulling up another card here. It's time to take action. The Ram. So, in spite of everything that you've been in as in relationship, or also your projects and everything like that, you need to start to be bold and almost impulsive, right? Bold and almost impulsive, right? Time to take action. The action is needed right now. The Eight of Clover shows me that there is some need for back to the self connection, a true self connection, not just let me just get this project done, but really about why am I doing this? And if you, because it feels like you're having anxiety through this whole project or through this whole situation, it goes back to this inner childness that you need to get back to, this tenderness, right? The tenderness part of you, the innocent part of you, the part of you that you know is gifted. So go back to the intuition, like I have said prior to pulling these cards, and feeling a sense of more integrity in your relationship. Though you've been honest and trying to be more positive, letting go of the negativity right now. And what is to happen is there's going to be something that you'll need to decide on, and you're going to take the action to do it. You're going to take the action to really manifest what you truly love, right? What you truly love, what you truly desire in your life. And also pulled up the Six of Hearts right now. So that's going to be overflowing of joy, and through the integrity, through yourself going back to this inner tenderness or child part of you, the golden child part of you, right? And giving that child, opening that child, that heart of the child, opening that energy back up, and going to your partner, your person, and telling them what you truly are feeling towards them right now. If you're confused, say that you're confused or a little bit frustrated, but you really want, and tell them what you really truly want. And I see you going to them and going and saying that you truly want this thing and that thing, and that you're going to work on yourself too, that you are willing to work on yourself, and that you're willing to take the action to move into that phase of working on yourself, of working together, so that you guys could get to the ultimate goal of something that you truly had a goal, a while back, and that you can, for example, for some of you, you may retire together and not retire poor, right? Retire in a comfortable way. So you can get together and compromise, or communicate in that way, so that you guys could be on the same page. Now, for others of you, perhaps it's buying a house or buying a car, something that you're doing together, like a project that you're doing together. And there's just been some kind of like a energy that's mismatched and feels like it's going to be coming together, but there still needs to be some work through at it. And I feel like going into the next um couple of weeks here, there's going to be a working together, a working at it. And that's what's about to happen right now, is you both will start to, your person, and you will start to work together to make it happen. You will also go back to your inner self or inner child and work back up into this part of you that's been maybe a little bit lost for a while. And so this tender part of you, this golden child part of you, the part of you that is more intuitive, it's going to come back to you, so that you can actually relay the messages and communicate out to your partner in a way where they can understand you. And then that patience part of you will also be more flourishing or growing with this communication that's going to be happening with your partner and you, because there's going to be something that you guys are working towards, right? And you guys will try to be on the same page to work towards that goal, so that you can ultimately get to that goal that you've been longing for such a long time. And that's going to start to happen fairly soon here. All right. Warmest blessings from Master Shaman Palichee. And if this resonates with you, go down below in the comments and drop a comment and tell me how. We'll talk to you soon.